gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to your Autumn Harvest Assembly. Here is the one and only Mr. Williams to tell you more.
Thank you and welcome to our Harvest 2021 Assembly. Normally we'd meet in the hall, but in these current times I thought I'd do something a bit different. I've come out to the fields where the farmers have actually been harvesting. Let's find a little bit more about harvest from year 2.
A harvest festival is a celebration of the food that grows on the land.
In the past, it was not easy to find food in the winter. Farmers collected fruit and vegetables from their crops before the cold came.
Celebration giving thanks for our food happening in many countries around the world.
Harvest around the world.
In Britain, Harvest Festival is usually celebrated near the end of September. Some people sing songs, pray and sometimes go to church. Food is often collected in baskets to give to people in need. In America and Canada, harvest celebrations are called Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is in October or November. Most people celebrate by having a family dinner with lots of different foods, like roast turkey with lots of vegetables. Yum. They celebrate when pilgrims who had just arrived in America had their first successful crop of wheat. Pilgrims and Native Americans celebrated by sharing food with one another. Thanksgiving is a national holiday in America, so everyone gets the day off. Italy is famous for its food. Pizza, pasta and especially olive oil. It takes a lot of time and care to grow the olives, and that means that harvest time is very special. The local olive harvest brings many people in the community together. A priest blesses the new oil at the service in church, and many towns have delicious feasts for everyone to enjoy. In Thailand, the locals of Chanthaburi celebrate the fruit harvest. They have some very interesting fruits: durians, rambutans, longans and mangosteens. They have competitions and art displays and make floats from thousands of tropical fruits and vegetables. Even the monkeys like to join in. In West African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana and Mali, there is a celebration called the Festival of Yams, which celebrates the yam harvest. The festival usually takes place in August. Yams are a vegetable similar to a sweet potato. Many people celebrate by dancing and sharing the yams with their village. In India, there are lots of different harvest festivals. One of those is Makar Sankranti. It's celebrated in January and it marks the end of the long cold winter months and the onset of spring. In ancient times, it was the time when the shift of the sun resulted in longer days. So, it's a celebration of the change of seasons from a harsher to a milder climate. Lots of people fly kites as a sign of hope and positivity. In Argentina, when they harvest the grapes for wine, it's a very special time. Crowds fill the streets to watch amazing parades, and there are festivals with musicians, food and entertainers. Dancers take to the stage before a harvest queen is chosen. The queen then sets off a massive firework display. People celebrate the harvest in Poland by lighting bonfires and throwing flowers into rivers. Poland also used to have an especially interesting tradition. At harvest time, a crown of straw was put on a village girl. The mayor of the village then put a cockerel on the crown, and the girl was led away from the fields by musicians. It is said that if the cockerel crowed, it was considered good luck for the year ahead.
Harvest around the world.
Seems a long time since the summer was here. Everything seems to be changing.
There are lots of signs that autumn is here. The weather changes and it starts to get cold outside. Brrr!
Some animals stuff food and sleep for the winter. This is called hibernation.
The leaves on some of the trees change colour and fall to the ground.
Horse chestnut trees drop something very special on the ground. These are called conkers.
Conkers, I'm collecting conkers. I'm trying hard to find the biggest and the best. Conkers, lots of lovely conkers. I want to conquer that is better than the rest. Under the Oh, hello there. Now we're going to sing one of our favourite autumn songs. Please join in. I'll be listening in along the corridors to hear you singing. I know this field just looks like grass, the sort of grass that you just go and play football on, but it isn't. It's a really, really important part of farming. Can you guess what they can turn this grass into? I'll give you a clue. Hay! No, I mean hay. Autumn also brings the start of a new school year, which means making new friends, meeting new teachers. Year 5 have been listening to a song all about friendship and the start of the new school year. Here's me to tell you a little bit more. This is a book based on the song We Are Going to Be Friends by the American rock band The White Stripes.
The song is about making a new friend at the start of a new school year. Year 5 have created their own artwork as a music video for the song. I hope you enjoy it.
Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park and by the tree. We will rest upon the ground and look at all the bugs we found. Safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Here we are, no one else. We walk to school all by ourselves. There's dirt on our uniforms from chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. Clean up and now it's time to learn. Numbers, letters, learn to spell, nouns and books and show and tell. Playtime we will throw the ball, back to class and through the hall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed, when silly thoughts go through my head about the books and alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow I'll bet that you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Can you guess what vegetable has been harvested here? I'll give you a clue. This vegetable helps to make the nation's favourite snack. Have you got it yet? What about if I said French fries? You've got it. Potatoes. Ooh, I really fancy some chips now. Here's year 2 with a special harvest poem.
Harvest time is here again. Cut the corn and save the grain.
Pick the apples on the trees. In the chilly autumn breeze.
Dig the carrots, parsnips too.
Lots to eat for you and me.
Do you know what this is? It's not soil. It's not dirt. This is a big stinking pile of poo. And you're right, it does stink. But it's not just any poo. This is manure. And manure is really, really helpful for farming. It helps all the crops to grow. It's actually a multi-million pound industry. Imagine that, millions of pounds from poo. This field behind me has already been harvested. Earlier this year, it was actually covered in a vibrant yellow flower. And that yellow flower makes a very special seed that's used for cooking oil. Another song we like singing at our autumn harvest celebration is Lean on Me by Bill Withers. It's a song that's all about caring for one another, and that's really important all year round. Here's a version I recorded during the last lockdown with the help of a lot of Uplands children, parents and staff. Feel free to sing along if you know the words.
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Speaking of looking after one another, here's an update on our collection for Smethwick Food Bank for this year's harvest celebration. We haven't got a final figure on our collection yet, but I'll let you know as soon as we find out. A big thank you to everyone that donated this year. You really have helped.
So we're here at Holy Trinity Church in Smethwick, which is where they have Smethwick Food Bank, and we're going to find out a little bit more from Sarah, who works here at the food bank, about what happens to your donations after they've been delivered.
After we deliver all of this nice food, what happens next?
So next we have to weigh in everything.
Yeah.
We then have to go through, make sure everything is in date.
Yeah.
As we can't give out any food that's not in date.
Okay.
And then we will sort it all into set items.
Yeah.
And once that's done, we can then prepare each pack.
Yeah.
So each pack has several things which I can't name completely off the top of my head.
Okay.
But we have everything that will make a 3-day food parcel, so meals for 3 days, including some snacks for everybody that comes to the food bank.
Wow.
From everybody at Smethwick Food Bank, we'd like to say a huge thank you to every child and every staff member at Uplands. You have been amazing in this collection and you've helped a lot of people. Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed our autumn harvest celebration. To end our assembly, you know we always have a really big song. This year is no exception. So, without further ado, I give you our big finale, Cauliflower's Fluffy. Enjoy!
Food box for Cauliflower's Fluffy. Cauliflower's fluffy and cabbage is green. Strawberries sweeter than any I've seen.
Big shot! Back with another vegetable team. But fluffy cauliflowers, innit? Screw! Cauliflowers fluffy and cabbages green. Strawberries sweeter than any I've seen. Beetroot purple, onions white. All grow steadily day and night. The apples are ripe and the plums are red. Broad beans are sleeping in the blankety bed. It's a sleeping vegetable thing, innit? Boom! Blackberries are juicy and rhubarb sour. Marrows fattening hour by hour. Gooseberries hairy and lettuces fat. Radishes round and runner beans flat. The apples are ripe and the plums are red. The broad beans are sleeping in their blankety bed. Boom. Strip. Carrots and turnips, cream, reddening tomatoes that used to be green. One potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato more. Potato counting ting. Brown potatoes in little heaps, down in the darkness where the celery sleeps. The apples are ripe and the plums are red. The broad beans are sleeping in their blankety bed, yeah. Sleep well, little vegetables. For tomorrow you might make a nice soup. Soup ting. 5 a day. It's a vegetable eating thing, innit? The apples are ripe. And the plums are red. The broad beans are sleeping in their blankety beds. Scrap! Boom! Scooty cat cat! Potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato, more. Boom.
Bonus content.
Hi, it's Mr. Bushell here, and I'm here to provide an update on how the school football team's getting on. It is excellent to have competitive football back at Uplands Manor, and Mr. Flavor and I are privileged to be in that position of taking over the football team. So, here's an update. On Monday, we played Charlton Hall Juniors, and we had a great game, and the score was 3-3. And we were very, very unlucky not to have won that game. And on Thursday, we played St Phillips, and unfortunately, we lost 6-2, but the boys can be immensely proud of their performance. Mr. Flav and I are looking forward to continue our footballing journey up the Manor. So, here's a montage of the 2 football games we have recently played. Mr. Flavor and I would like to give a big thanks to all the players who have represented the team so far. It's an absolute privilege to represent the school, and also a massive thank you to Carson Brown for captaining the side fantastically and professionally. Well done, boys.